gonna be way more consistent, bro.
Hey
We've been over
man,
here
hey man.
bullshitting, but the first step
You
is
know what's crazy?
accountability.
We're bullshitting, but we have the best podcast out. Period. It's like it's completely our fault. So we apologize. We know that people have been asking. But my cousin him up. He said, "Yo, y'all don't do the pod no more." I said, "Oh damn, bro. We just took a little, we just took a little break or something." But yeah, we back. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. Life is really good on this side of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing every day. Being consistent. That's my biggest thing about 2025 was consistency. 2024 it was structure. And I've been sticking to that. Not procrastinating in 2024. Kind of led to helping with consistency in 2025. So I've learned to kind of focus and hone in on things because I got ADHD. So for all my folks that got ADHD out there, that your mind just be going 1,000 different places. Learning how to control it and not letting it control you and focusing is what I've been working on, just doing one thing at a time.
Hell yeah, man. And I can see it, man. I can see you. You've been losing weight. How's the eating part? I think that's the only thing that really matters in weight loss. Because let me tell you, I've worked out my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really about working out. It's really about what you eat. So how's that been with you? Because I've been seeing stuff, you've been posting stuff on your Instagram.
Yeah, balance. Like I just had some egg whites a few minutes ago after I just came back from the gym. So but also doing the 80-20, not doing the 100 and 0. Like when I first started losing weight, I had to do a cold turkey. Like I had to do a fast. I had to immediately like just cut everything out, clean my system out, do the detoxing. Then I started working out. And then from there, my body already started transforming because I just started eating better. And then from there, being able to get into a space to where I felt lighter to actually have the energy to work out. So but yeah, balance is the key because if you go 100 and 0, you're gonna crash and you're gonna slip up. I thought the cruise was gonna fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie. I thought once I went on a cruise, when I came back, it was gonna be over with. But yeah, I learned how to balance and balance
The
that.
buffets.
Yeah, bro, about the buffets, the drinks, the all of that. It's really the alcohol, bro. Like the alcohol is really what will tear you up.
Yeah. Anytime you go on a cruise, you gotta get an all inclusive, yo. You got me like the drink package.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, nah, man, you got to. I don't know how much. The last time I went on a cruise, I was a kid. So I went to at the carnival. They had a little club O2, and I kissed the girl on that. Where's that girl at? Hey, if you kissed me on the Carnival O2 cruise in 2014, where was that girl at? We were so like horned up kids in that little. You just meet somebody, but that's what all cruises are. It's a fuck fest if you want to be. I mean, let's keep it hot. You meet somebody for 6-7 days, 3-4 days at the least. 3-4 days is the easiest. 7 days,
yeah,
you really got.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
You might meet other people.
Yeah, the 3-4 days
around.
You jumping right into it. The 3-4 days, you have to get immediately to it. You're like, bro, I don't got time to waste. We don't have time to waste. We only got 2 more nights here. What you trying to do? On a 6-7 day cruise, you gotta go on an excursion with the girl and all this other shit. But they be horny too.
It's so crazy that the time difference makes you even more like jump into it because we only have this amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you met somebody in person and they lived in the same city, y'all may not act like that because you go, oh, I can see you tomorrow. I can see you next week. But when it's a cruise and when it's a short amount of time, fellas, that's some game for you. Make it seem like they got to reach onto you that they about to lose you. You ain't got that much time with them. All right. Because you know what I'm saying? They really show up. All right. Let's get into something, man. This is very small. All right. And I just caught this down when I was at a restaurant. I'm staying away from all the places that have jumbo wings. I don't want wings with big ass steroid wings. You ever realize that, bro? I don't know what's up with the food nowadays, bro, but it looks crazy. And that's why I started with food because I'm like, yo, I went out to a place and the wings that they gave me were so goddamn big. They were bigger than my arms. So just not a fan of the jumbo wings. I don't know why I put that down, but and people say I don't like the small wings. I do. Give them to me because at least I know it's not pumped. Yes, man. At least I know it's not pumped full of fucking, hormones.
From Pizza Hut, bro. Like them little, I hate small chicken wings.
Yes, that's what I want right there. No. Yes, I want them. I don't want the big ones, the ones that, come on now, bro. I get nervous. They got the black line. It's the black line. Parts of it, the chicken that don't be done right. It got the if you bite it, got the.
I never paid attention.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Yo, you know who got the best chicken though, bro? Hey, black people, we don't even got the best chicken, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. The people that got the best chicken, the Chinese restaurant, bro. If you go over there and get you some fried chicken for the Chinese restaurant, 10 out of 10. No?
Yes. But you know what it is though? That's MSG, bro. The chicken look buttery as hell. It's like real. It do be buttery. It has a different taste. It's MSG, yo. It's a spice that they always use. I just saw a TikTok talking about using that. But I thought you were gonna say Mexican fried chicken, which I've gotten to. Like they do jalapenos and peppers in the grease. You ever
Oh
seen
no,
that?
I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Well, I've never tried it. You know what? I'm not. Let me not be like that. Let me not be like that. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. What you got, bro?
Yo, have you seen that Casanet launched Streamer University? Or just the idea of it, just yet.
Yeah.
7 million people tried to log on and apply within the first 24 hours. Now, shout out to Kai for innovating this, but this just tells you where we're going as a society. How many of those kids do you feel like, if they have the option or the choice to really, like, if this was a real like a thing, which it is, to go to streaming university over going to actual college?
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. I thought the whole thing was some bullshit. Like I thought it was like a data grab. Cause it ain't like he creating a school, or he's not creating like a website or something like that. Cause if so, he could have been done that. But that's something I didn't even think of. What people would rather choose to. But you can't build a curriculum. You can't build something out of getting attention from people. It would have to be creating fake scenarios. Because if the whole point of streaming is for you to be yourself and for you to gain an audience authentically, you can't teach that shit. So that's when I heard it was coming out, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're basically gonna say what anybody in the content space would say when it comes to putting out content. Be consistent, you know what I'm saying? Like have good thumbnails, like the whole gamut, which I'm sure they already know. It's just being around you. And so I'm glad that he cleared it up. He got on social media and said that it's not necessarily like a school, but it's more like a community where you can learn from other people, which is a better idea. Because I don't know, to answer your question, what would be a better choice? If you ask my little 10-year-old brother, he's going to say, I'm going to streaming university. I'm not going to Morehouse. Right. But then when you get there, or whenever you do, it's not really nothing that you like they can really teach you. I feel like this is something where you got it or you don't. What you think?
Okay, now this is my rebuttal to he's going to teach you the same thing that you would learn from any other content creator, right? So, is it not, when you go to college, the same information that you would obtain just from like, okay, the level of education that you might receive from Harvard versus community college may be different, but the basis of what they're teaching you is the same, correct?
Yeah, I don't even think it's that much of a difference, if you want to be honest, between Harvard and the community college.
Right.
It's just the mindset around of the people that you're around,
So
which kind of goes in the way he was saying.
Yeah, same thing with Castanet. Like, you could learn basically the same thing that he would teach you from any other content creator or streamer, but the credibility of his name is the reason why people are like, oh, I want to go to. Well, I feel like it's a little bit of both. People are leaning more towards streaming, entertainment, being their own entrepreneurs. Even Bill Gates said in the next 10 to 15 years, which I feel like is a little extreme, that 60% of society are going to be entrepreneurs and run their own businesses, and 9 to 5s are going to become extinct in the next 20 years. I could see it, but being who Bill Gates is in the society, if he's thinking like that, what's really going on behind the scenes and stuff that we haven't even seen yet as far as our economy?
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy when you get up to a certain level. Same thing with these colleges, right? You build your name up and people pay for the name and the mindset and the history behind whatever that is, right? Harvard. If I go to Harvard, I know I'm gonna leave there with something, my nigga. I'm leaving there with a job. I'm leaving there with connections or something. So that's what people think they're gonna get with the streaming university, right? It's Kai's thing. So I'm gonna leave there with something, which is good. I think this was a data grab, though. I'm gonna go a little deeper, all right? Because there's nothing like there's no real infrastructure to what he's doing. So to me, it's just I'm sure how many people entered their resume and their whatever in that shit even before it crashed, and they sell that information. So I don't know what it's gonna do or be. There are people that have big followings that want to do it. It's like it kind of depends on where like you would want to do it. But shout out to him for being able to have that type of people up. I mean, the sky's the limit, really. When you have a big idea like that, he can just put out courses. I mean, if you want to just make money, or if you want to, you can just do whatever. You already have the IP in people's minds. So, shit, man, rock on. Shout out to Castanet. Okay. This is so last week, but let's just clear this up. Did you hear about the 100 Men versus Gorilla? Where does this type of stuff come from, yo? I don't know where does this come from, yo? Like, where does and it's so it's the same cycle every time. It starts on like Twitter or X, right? then it jumps from there to other social medias, and then it becomes like something like where people are actually making memes and gifs and AI shit about it, to whereas it becomes a thought in people's minds. Of course, I mean we can answer the question. I don't think that I don't I don't know if fighting. I put this in ChatGPT. ChatGPT said, I mean, it would be a waste of time for humans to do that because one bite of a gorilla is 3,500 pounds. So that's all I had to see. That's just one bite. That's just one. It's putting the whole 3,500 on just one person. So obviously, I just don't know where these narrative comes from. What do you think?
What's crazy is I was about to comment on you saying that's so last week. You see how quickly things move? I haven't heard anything else about it this entire week. Like, after that happened last week, I don't know where it came from. But like you said, it gets to a point, you know what, when it's not funny anymore? When companies start trying to be hacked and like jump on the wave and make some type of meme to it. Like even with the whole with the water thing, putting your face on the water, then
That was
how many
so
companies did
overly
that?
done. So many companies did it. And the only people was making money was the company, the Saratoga, and the dude from that,
And when is the last? Well, I've seen him still, but still, like I was like, bro, that was like the biggest thing of 2025, and I just forgot all about it. So we just brought up this conversation. So
right. That was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Damn,
Bro, bro, this is so crazy, bro. I'm telling you, people are just gonna start wanting to be in their phone. I know that sounds crazy, but I was just thinking about this, right? We always talk about with AI, it's getting closer and closer to you and smaller. I was like, we look at our phones, we're looking at a screen or whatever, but people are eventually going to want to be integrated into those things, because time gets fucked up when you are constantly on this cycle of media, constantly, and different things. But yeah, time goes by crazy in those type of moments. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it was a distraction of some sort. Maybe they're planning to drop. Maybe it's like a Mr. Beast challenge coming, where they're just going to drop a gorilla around minute to see, what I'm saying, who makes it. Again, last week, these are kind of old topics. The NFL draft, bro. I was watching the NFL draft when it happened, and I didn't realize that they have to, when they get drafted, they have to leave that day or the next day, like quickly. I'm like, damn, nigga, you can't even like wherever city, you don't know where you're going for the most part, but whatever city, then you have to go there right then. You're like there the next morning. You said to stay there up until like rookie minicamp, which is probably like now. I'm like, yo, this is like a fucking slave auction, bro. It literally is like a fucking, like they have all their measurements. They jump, they run, they do all the shit. I'm like, damn. I mean, but it's the only thing that we see where a minority can jump from tax brackets like that, right? Which is why it's so revered. Like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it for the money. But if it wasn't for the money included, this would look crazy, bro. They draft you, and now you got to go over there, and now you got to move your whole life, and they can cut you, and it's just crazy. But it's for the amount of money that we go, hey, yeah, like we push. I'm saying we push our kids to do it, but it's a big dream amongst Black kids, and I don't know. It's just it's weird to see. What do you think?
I love everything about what actually happened. I think there was a lot of lessons and things to be discussed that happened in the NFL draft. Making an example out of Shedeur Sanders, or attempting to. Right? I didn't love that. Mm-hmm. But even, did you see the lawsuits that the fans tried to make? And then even with the Atlanta Falcons son, the Atlanta Falcons, his son went in his dad's iPad. And prank called him. So it's like, bro, have you ever got $100,000 ass whooping? Imagine you lose 100 bands, 10% of your contract because your son want to play on the phone.
Man, and I hated the fact that the story that he was so young. This dude was 21, and like he was like, bro, oh, just some kid, and then the worst thing is that he recorded it. It's like, yo, if you're gonna do it, just do it and just have it be fun around y'all. Like, you don't want it to get back to your dad, like. That's something where it's like, damn, am I even teaching my kid to respect me? Shit.
21, like you're 21 years old doing that.
But I get you. Okay. Let's keep it hot. It's a good joke. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But in the funniness, you go, damn. Shedeur 10 years, and Shedeur with some Super Bowl shit, he could look back like, that was crazy. That was funny. The nigga just called me out of nowhere. He was going for it. Shedeur fell for it. Like, oh, well, he was so into it. But you don't want it to get. But let that be between you and your friend, because it was a dude and his friend that was on the couch that was doing
Yeah.
it. Don't record it and put it out. Like, you don't want it to get back to your dad, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like, I'm with it until I should know who it was. It should just been like a joke, you know.
Yeah.
But is the fact that it's a video? It's like, you don't respect your dad, bro. You don't respect the. And he's not even a low level special teams. This nigga is the defensive coordinator. This is like third in rank. He's third in rank of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
When it comes to the players in the play,
Bro,
so
that's stupid.
Maybe second in rank. You know.
And bro, imagine the next day at work, you like, bro, I'm sorry. Like his dad had to apologize for that. Like he didn't have to eat that.
He had to apologize to everybody, bro, and that's so embarrassing, bro. That's why you need to. You talk about ass whooping. That's what he needed to do. He should have brought him up there to Mercedes-Benz and apologized to everybody in that bitch. I mean, you probably to the janitors, you apologize to the concession stand workers, because I'm not going to look. That's something. If you're a parent, you go, okay, I'm taking the money hit. Yeah. I'm not taking the embarrassment hit.
Oh no. You 21 at 21.
Hey, like, and you're 21, so I really could humiliate your ass around this bitch legally.
And you owe me 100 bands. Because if you under 18, all right, whatever. You know, 16, whatever. And I low key feel like if the kid was like 12, 15, whatever, they probably would have let it slide. Or it wouldn't have been as crazy.
Exactly.
But the fact he was 21, they're like, bro, hell no. Like you gonna have to eat that. Like that's crazy.
And the call, though, is funny, is real sinister. Because it's like everybody's watching it. The nigga was on live stream. And it's like it's a storyline, and he called him and said, "You're gonna have to keep waiting." It's like not even like he was like, "All right, we're gonna take you," and then hung up, and then the pick came up, and it wasn't him. That's even like, all right, cool. He was insulting the nigga. I'm like, damn, bro. That's how you know he was 21. He wasn't no kid. Hey, a 21-year-old white boy with some rich white boy with some money. He's like, look at you. So yeah, if I was the dad, you gotta embarrass his ass. I would make him come up there and apologize to Arthur Blank. What's the quarterback? Michael Penix Jr. everybody's getting an apology from this dude, because all y'all had to talk about it, because all y'all are included, because it's a team name. But I feel sad for the dad, because that's just an embarrassing thing, and the son won't feel it. He won't feel it embarrassment wise. He won't feel it money wise. He won't feel it at all. You're just a kid, Technically, he's just his kid.
Yeah, he's his kid, but he's a grown ass man. True. Let's make that very clear.
Absolutely. And I kind of had that on here too. I said Shador Psyop, which I don't think it was a thing of them trying to. Okay, here's what I know. I've been following Shador and Deion and them since they were at Jackson State. Mm-hmm. So I've pretty much seen every year, every highlight or every game for the most part of this guy's college career. Mm-hmm. I predicted just by watching him that he's going to be a very high up player. You can tell he's going to be a better NFL player than college player, just because his dad's fucking Deion Sanders. I mean, how many football camps and how many just old Hall of Fame niggas have you been around to just soak up this type of information? So the NFL knows that, is my point. The NFL knows that, look, this dude's going to make us a lot of money. Cleveland know that shit. That's why I didn't want him to go to Cleveland, because the Cleveland Browns don't want the nigga. right? Like, I'm not saying they don't want him, but like they're gonna take everything that comes with him, because he's gonna win out the job. He's eventually gonna start, if not halfway through the season, definitely next season for sure, if he stays, So they know that now, but I don't feel like they knew that then. But the NFL as a whole knows that this guy is going to bring attention, more attention than Travis Hunter. You want to be honest, more, especially now. So I feel like it was creating like a storyline, bro. And honestly, it's a good storyline to have. I mean, you go to 144. How many top picks become ass in the first 2 years? You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, to me, it just crafts the story. But Deion Sanders, he did a good job with taking him to Jackson State, because you get it built up that like we got out the mud type story. You know what I'm saying? Do you go to a bad school like Colorado? Do you got to build that whole thing up too? So I think it's a part of his story to just be in a lower spot and then kind of raise up, because he's already kind of started at the top in people's minds,
Let's stay on sports real quick. I want to talk about that. As much as people made talk shit about Shador and how he handled interviews and not taking certain things with teams, he's always in the headlines. And I'm gonna tell you, you cannot be the face of a league if you don't have personality and that type of arrogance and cockiness. I saw
Right.
a video. One of the sports analysts was like, "Close your eyes and think about Magic Johnson. You think about his smile. You think about the flashiness. Think about Michael Jordan. You think about
Yeah, yeah,
the cocky grin, the tongue out. There's so many things you can think
yeah,
about.
yeah.
LeBron James, chalk. Close your eyes. Think about Jason Tatum. You don't see shit.
It's
And
not that
right,
Jason Tatum has no aura.
no, you have to have
Yeah.
aura, bro. You have to have aura. Like, and what's crazy is you can be a boring player like Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan, and that was their aura, is the fact that they were boring. But the fact that
Yeah.
he's attempting to be that guy and it's just not working. Anthony Edwards, John Morant, as much as people hate them, who shoe sales? Kids love them niggas. You know
Right.
why? Because they have the aura, they have the arrogance, they have the cockiness, they have the swag. All of that goes into it. And when you come to sports, I mean, everybody's great at this point. You're all in a professional league, but what's going to separate you is that, and of course, I
Right.
mean, like what you do on the court or slash field.
Why do you think that there are so many people that, especially these executives that are high up, that feel that aura of a person and tries to maybe contain it or try to make it feel like, well, this organization, this entity is not, it's bigger than that? Because I feel like that's what, if the only way that the Cleveland Browns can win, and this is going to be, and if I would say this to them, to the organization, they would be like, whoa, it's because y'all have to learn how to win from him. And they can't do that. They obviously don't want to do that because Shador's been winning for a long time. And so as an organization, you have to embrace the aura of the person that's coming in and kind of make that your team thing. And if you don't do that, if you don't get behind them, like look at Jacksonville this year. Jacksonville is so behind fucking Travis Hunter. Their whole aura of their team has changed just because they go, hey man, come in here and do what you want to do. We're with you. We're with you. Like, and to me, if you don't give somebody like Shador that kind of energy or whatever, the fans are going to have to do it now, which is what they're doing now. The fans are going to be like, his energy towards being a winner is so strong that fuck 4 of these guys. Y'all got 92 quarterbacks. Fuck all of them. We want this one guy. And so it's going to have to play out in that way, just based on, like you said, like the aura of these people. Anthony Edwards said he didn't want to be the face of the NBA. Nigga, they love you. I mean, what you gonna do, right?
Like, is unless you do some John Moran shit, where you just be done. But to answer your question, I'm gonna tell you why they can't do that. They can't make anybody feel like they're bigger than the program, even though in their hearts they know that, the players know that, the fans know that. You can't treat somebody like that. It's the same thing with like the AI thing. The reason why they let LeBron James and Steph Curry do what they're supposed to do, or let them have the reign they're supposed to have. We all know behind closed doors, LeBron moves shit around, lead GM, all that shit,
Right.
the memes that's made. But he never comes out blatantly and shows that arrogance and cockiness of, I can do what I want. Because then they would have to make it it's like a slave thing. Like, all right, nigga, don't get too much out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's that, and I think that's the reason why they like to push the family friendly, cool kids. I mean, low key, like the friendly black guy of America. I like that though. Like, I like the LeBron James and the Steph Currys, and they push those to the front, and they make sure that the good examples are what they're leading with, and not like this. I don't want to say nigga shit, but like the all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want your kids to grow up moving like that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
You want the kids to be like Shador or like Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts got married. He don't say nothing. And that kind of makes me respect him a little bit more too, because I'm sure they are looking for anything for like him. He don't give them nothing. I love Jalen Hurts and the fact that how he acts. He don't give people like no type of even attitude or energy to even misconstrue what he's trying to get across. It's very direct. It's very like plain. He just got married. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more of like a put together. He talks like a fucking CEO. You know, he has like an old type of soul. Or do you want to be like Shador? It's like it's kind of what you think is kind of a little bit more outrageous, flashy, arrogant. But if the aura is stronger, then the people are going to gravitate to whatever that is. And so I just hope that doesn't get misconstrued, which what you said. You can't be bigger than the program. Sometimes if the program can work, of course, he's never going to be bigger than these multi-billion-dollar companies, right? But you would hope these people have the right people to be able to see, okay, look, I know I'm going to use this guy. Like if the Browns cut Shador, that's the dumbest mistake ever, because as far as financially, as far as just team morale, everything. So you would hope that there are people that make those right decisions and could see it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm excited to see what he does, man. You got anything?
Well, have you seen the movie Sinners? Oh no, not yet.
No, not yet, man. I want to go see it. I got the bootleg link. Yo, shout out to the bootlegs, yo. Yo,
Man, go
bootlegging was
support
a
it. Nah,
thing.
hell no. Go support that man.
No, I'm not saying. Oh, shut the fuck up. This nigga he done got his money back. Get the fuck out of here. He got his money back. Shout out to Ryan Coogler though. It cost $90 million to make. He done made about 200. So my dog is not hurting for my $10. But I'm gonna go see it just because you're right. I'm gonna go support it. But I'm saying, shout out to the old bootlegs, nigga. You remember the bootlegs where you can buy them at the barbershop, and then when you watch them, it's a nigga standing up and getting up. Like it was the old one where they recorded the shit with a camera.
Yeah,
that's some old school ass shit, man. Because at first, that was what it was. Niggas brought cameras to the movie theater and would record it. So yeah, my nigga. And then it just went to this like they just had the movie like a link, and they would just put it on like scan it, you know. But
nah, that's funny though.
Man. You went to the movies and saw it?
Yeah, I went to the movies and saw it. I saw it yesterday.
You got enough attention span to sit in the movie?
But it was 2 hours and 17 minutes, bro. No, I really did not be on my phone, but I ain't gonna lie. Like to me, maybe it went over my head. See, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lazy movie watcher, right? If I have to find all these hidden gems and all that shit, I don't want to watch that, bro. Like that's just me. I'm being so serious. Like, I want to. It was okay. It was like okay, vampires. Okay, they bite niggas' necks. Okay, the whole thing is you picking.
Don't tell me, nigga, down.
Oh damn, my fault. But
the whole plot is this. This was what I thought. No, bro. But you thought it was okay. You're not like a deep movie guy.
No, bro. I'm not. But I don't watch TV like that either. Like I watch sports. I watch wrestling. Like I watch shit that's just like I can passively watch, so I can do other things. Like I don't know. That's just how I am.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. It's my last one. Oh, I got two more.
Okay.
We're going a little bit further. We got a longer episode today. We didn't, have you seen Mary J. Blige in concert?
Yes. I went to the first show for her tour this year.
How was that? Because I have in my note, Mary J. Blige hates performing.
She do. She don't give a fuck. All right, so let me tell you what happened the first night of her tour. She went up in the air like the very first thing that she did. Like I think it was like maybe her second song. She said, "This might be my last tour, y'all." Like I'm like, you already tired and already don't give a fuck. Like, bro, this is the first night of the tour.
This might be my last tour.
But
she's in her mind thinking like, damn, this might be my last tour. Fuck this shit.
Then she went like it was like halfway through the show. Mind you, Mary do like an hour and a half. So I appreciate her for that. Damn. But it was certain songs that like only her dancers would go off, and she do this shit where she'd throw her hands up and she'd be like, look, bro, y'all go ahead and do that.
I think that she should stop doing the choreography and everything. Like,
yeah, but just saying,
her shit should be kind of chill. But I guess at the time, a lot of her songs was like that old school type of feel where you got to have dances. But yeah, man, bro, I just said that I want to go see it just because before her last tour. Maybe I should get a ticket now before this is her last tour. But yeah, I just saw that she hates that, and it sucks that people have to perform maybe if they don't want to just because of the money or whatever, like just in general, like, and just performing the same songs for 30 years, man. I mean, the same set for a long ass time. Even them songs that came out in the early 2000s, I'd be tired of doing Just Fine and all them shits. Yeah, like, and I could tell, like, I think Mary's just sick of the industry. Like, I feel like she was a part of, like, when it was really, really, really going down in the middle of the bad boy era. Like, she had to really fight. She was on cocaine at one point in time. Like, I feel like she's just sick of everything entertainment. She don't really pop out to events. Like, I think she went to the Met Gala maybe, but she don't really be in the mix. Like, she don't really do interviews. She be like, look, bro, I'm gonna give y'all my album. I'm gonna give y'all my music, but I'm doing this shit for y'all at this point. I don't even care for real. Like, hey, quick thought on the Met. CDK, I know we're going up in the industry. Don't ever let me see your ass on the Met Gala cart with a dress on.
No, bro, I'm not doing it, bro. I can't go.
My nigga, I'm so tired of these niggas in the it's fashion, avant-garde fashion. It's like, come on, bro. You wearing a dress, bro. It's a skirt. You got heels on. I don't know, And this year's theme was like a black dandy, I think, which is like a older black masculine type of feel. That's why all the women were wearing suits, but I don't know. I know, we're gonna go to the Met Gala, but we're gonna have suits. We're gonna have a suit on because I just been seeing that, and I don't know what that's about. But all right, last thing. Going back to sports. Do you see Bill Belichick's girlfriend?
Yeah, she's 22, right?
or 24. I'm not even talking about the age. I don't even care about the relationship, right? And we kind of get into that too, talking about Shannon Sharp. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about as a guy, man. To me, if you have if you have a respect pedigree amongst men, right? It should be that same way against with women, right? Somebody like Bill Belichick has been to Super Bowl 12 times. He was making $25 million a year at the Patriots, right? And you have a 24-year-old girl kind of bossing you around. I want you to go check out Bill Belichick's I think it was the Today Show or some CBS interview. Bro, the girl is back there in off camera directing, like telling like what they're gonna talk about, what they know. I'm like, nigga, what happened to the pimp hand? What happened to like, hey bitch, I'm Bill Belichick right now. You need to sit in the back and be quiet. It's just so crazy that like men, we can even go into Shannon Sharp, men who have a high pedigree with respect amongst men who control violence, men who, you know what I'm saying, who can make a shake if some shit go down or not, respect this man. But a woman you allow a woman to kind of run all over you. Same thing with, I'm not saying that with Shannon Sharp as far as like run all over you, but just giving your time and attention to a woman that's not serving you in that way. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of sad for men to see, because we look up to these men, but we see that in other areas like relationships, emotional intelligence, they're not really that strong in, but they're strong in athletics and problem solving and other things like that. But it's just sad to see. What you think?
Nah, low key. Okay, I think this is my perspective from that. Mm-hmm. Because they run things all the time and they're always the one to tell someone what to do and where to go and how they feel and being catered to all the time. Especially with being older, they might have a little kink of like being bossed around and told what to do and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yes, ma'am, and all that other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like with older men, especially older white men. I've seen that a lot. Like that dominant shit or whatever they want to call it. And yeah, I think that it's like a kink thing. I think he loved it. Yeah. Especially Bill Belichick. I know he loved it. With Shannon Sharp, I ain't gonna lie. Hearing some of the phone conversations, if they real, he be talking crazy. But yeah. I don't know. He don't look like he like that type of stuff. He looks like he's like a little overly aggressive, but I wouldn't know. Sure. So, but then Monique, bro, she couldn't wait to goddamn put that in her special. Yeah, I saw that. I told that nigga. But no, for real though, because it's like, bro, come on, bro. She did though. And she was joking, but she was dead ass. And look what happened.
Yo, shout out to Monique, yo. I haven't seen any Monique comedy. You know, I'm a big stand-up guy. I wonder what Monique's comedy is now that she's not like a fat girl, because that was her whole thing. Like, you skinny bitches, you know, that was her whole thing. So I wonder what she does now. I have to go check her out. I know she's on tour with Cat Williams. But yeah, shout out to Monique, man, the legend. All right, guys. Well, you got a best to come?
Yes. I saw something from Eric Thomas the other day that I liked. E.T. Hold on. Here it goes. Don't let your dreams fund your decision. Oh, don't let your dreams delete your. Oh, wait. Goddamn. Don't let your bills make your decision. Let your dreams make them. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't let your bills make your decision.
Yeah, let your dreams make them. And I had to learn that. Like you tell me all the time about detaching from money. And I did not understand it until now. You really have to do it. You have to do it. Yeah. Like, and wake up and figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, don't be dumb, because Pastor Mike talked about this too. Don't be dumb and be living your best life with your bill money and then wake up in the morning and be like, oh, Jesus, I need you to come through right now. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, still.
It's also like stressing or I really say just stressing and worrying about something, especially when these things are all made up. It's more than what it is, and sometimes you really got to, like, you know, let go and let God, surrender. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we don't talk about because we're so used to having money in a you know, being a stressor in people's lives. Like, money is the reason why people kill each other. Money's, you know what I'm saying, divorce and breakup and stuff like that. So it holds a big weight in people's lives. But yeah, that's a big thing too. So absolutely. Hey, all right, guys. That was a banger of an episode, guys. We appreciate you guys listening to another episode of CDK Horatio. You can follow me on all social media at Horatio Radio.
Follow me at CDK on the mic on all social media platforms. You know where we at, man. We outside all summer. Hit us up, man. Appreciate y'all for sending the DMs and making sure that y'all that we on track with our show and
We
stuff
on
like
track.
that. Yeah, I
Hell
love
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.